Hey tubers, this is Robert 28 1979. Well, it's been a few days since my last video. I think it was last week and I made one. I actually, like I said in one of my videos, I went back to days. I no longer work nights. But I did go to the auction. That's one of the deals I picked. I bought those for $1. I was thinking maybe I could make some water jugs or something out of them. Since they've never been used, just take that styrofoam out of the top. But another prize I got up there, which this thing has been repainted, but there right there, a gas-powered air compressor. I gave, I think, $75 for it at the auction. I believe it was 75, may have been 100, I'm not sure. But the motor was locked up on us, what they said. And it said on the pallet. Well, I got her home, drained the oil, which was kind of milky-ish colored. What happened, they filled the gas tank full of gas, had the gas valve turned on, carburetor was just a block of crux, it set, and filled the crankcase full of gas. So, I went in, cleaned the carburetor up, drained the oil out of her, went through it, pulled the spark plug, threw a bunch of WD-40 in there, just so it wouldn't scar the cylinder when I got it broke free. Got the carburetor completely cleaned out, took the cover off, put my pipe wrench on the pulley here, and got her loose, got her spinning, messed around with her, just put some gas in it today, and gave it a few pulls, she fired up and ran, pumping up air. So couldn't be any upset with it. So like I said, it's got a Kohler Command 6 horse on it. So like I said, she pumps the air up. As far as my air cutter, it won't keep up with my air cutter. But what can you expect from these little compressors? I bought this the other day. Gave $550 for this 7,000 watt XL generator. And I'll show you why I bought that here in just a minute. Trying to remember what all I bought. I'll show some stuff outside. But and then I'll get back to the truck here in a minute. I picked this up here, this tabletop. This is a table saw, but it runs just your standard old skill saw underneath it. Just mounts in there, clamp it. Trigger down, plug in your little on-off box here. It's just your safety bar. I gave $1 for it. So, and this actually got the skill saw on it. So, yeah, gave $1 for that. Peak show. Okay, there you go. This box here, I didn't realize I bid on, but it's got a bunch of little old pipe fittings, some wire, some Bunsen burner. I guess this may have come from, who knows, Emerald Independent School District, Pantex, and a couple other places had some stuff in there. So this may have been one from the school. I don't know. I figure that's why it has that Bunsen burner in there. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that thing, because I ain't got no use for it. Picked up another pallet, which this was part of. Of course, I got the 2-drawer filing cabinet there for $1. This seat, nice little lawnmower seat here, was on the pallet with the red and blue lights. I've also got, I'm trying to remember, I put them over here. These lights here were on the same pallet, which I've got 1 control box, 2, I think I've got 4 of those boxes in total. All these together, you hook all those lights together. These are red and blue lights. They're cop lights. So I've got those 2 LED ones. All those ones over there are LED, believe it or not. I'll show you the bulb they run. This little hook up here, that sucker right there is a bright little bastard. Anyway, they were on a pallet that came with this little transmission here, which this transmission and the motor that was on the pallet, which the motor is no good, it's right here. Here's a little 4-cylinder motor I looked at. I was like, well, heck, maybe I can do something with it. Well, there's the reason it's not in the vehicle no more. It actually came out of a JMC China vehicle, little mini trucks. They make transporter trucks, stuff like that. That motor and this transmission came out of one. But now I'm going to show you, let me get a wire brush so I can clean it. Because United States based car manufacturer actually partnered up with JMC, which is that Janglang Motor Company, to produce the transit vehicles and modified transits for everyday governmental use. Which is hence why this is one I know that came from the Pantex plant. Which, if you want, y'all can do your own research and look up and find out what the Pantex plant is and what it's about. I'm not going to disclose that information at all, because I don't want to get into that brass tack stuff. But see if I can move that out of the way. But this transmission is for Ford. And what I found out, the information, you can take this bell housing off and bolt another one, and it'll fit a Ford Ranger. So the transmission's evidently supposedly good. I don't know, I can get no way of testing it. So now I've got a Ford transmission that I ain't gonna do crap with because I don't own Ford. And I know y'all gonna say, oh, with a Mazda, you know. Well, this is a 93 Mazda. Ford and Mazda didn't merge, or Ford didn't buy out Mazda until 94. So this is previous Ford. So there's no Ford parts in this bubba. Trying to think if there's anything else I got at the auction. But all in all, I ended up spending like 200 something bucks. I spent $100 on this and $75 on the pallet with the motor and transmission on it. You know, and then your buyer's fee plus your other fee that they throw in there, and your taxes and everything else takes you for a loophole. And you know, before you know it, you think you've bought $175, you walk out paying 250 bucks. But anyway, back on the Mazda, which Chrome Grogar picked that up for 25 or 20 bucks up the road. It won't fit this. It'll fit my Bravada, but not this. Anyways, here she is. I got the head off, which you seen over there. Looking at the head gasket, it is blown right there. So these back two cylinders are actually leaking compression into each other. There's really no bad scarring in the cylinders anywhere. I mean, there's minimal wear inside the cylinders, really. And I was worried about the dirt coming through here. There's really not that much dirt coming through the port here, so it's just all kind of cluttered up in the top. Luckily, it never really made it down. So I can clean that out easy enough. Clean the deal, which I actually found a head today at the salvage yard. I gotta go Tuesday because Tuesday is one of my scheduled days off. I get Saturday, Sunday, and Tuesdays off at work now, which is awesome. You know, I only put in 40 hours, which gives me more time out here. So that's where I'm at in this. I can get the head for 50 bucks. The cylinder lock, or cylinder barrel is what they call it for the lock, for the ignition, 10 bucks. Found another one out there that's got the chrome roll bar in the back of it. I can get it for 20 bucks. I've already claimed it all. They've got my name on all of it. So this is going to get the roll bar in it. New setup on the interior, which I'll have to take that lock down to a locksmith. Have them put their little nail in there, squeeze it a few times, and tell me what kind of code key it puts out. And they cut me a key for it. Seeing as how this one's tore up so bad inside, I didn't realize it, but they taken a screwdriver and jammed inside that damn thing trying to get the brake loose. They can just use a screwdriver to turn it before he tore it all apart. Destroyed it. And then, lo and behold, that's what's left of the key, because they broke the key off in the door. So, I don't know, it's either that or take this key to them and see if they can take the other cylinder lock and actually code it for this key here, and then cut me a new key. That way it still works the door locks and everything else in one key. Yeah, so that's what I found today. And let me show you the head. So, yeah, of course, let's squat down here. Something happened in this motor before. They had to take this head off. I don't know what. There's a couple little dingles on the piston, but not bad. So that was kind of nasty, but it didn't cause any problem with the head. And I found this is a zero clearance motor at that. So yeah, I don't know what could have caused that other than a valve coming out or something. I don't know. But you get into this cylinder here, it don't look too bad. You know, it's kind of ported. Then you come down to this little cylinder. Get that hair out of the way. It looks like a crack, don't it? Yeah. Well, that's not a hair there. That is a crack. So, that is not a good crack either. And then you come down to this cylinder. I didn't see any cracks in this one. But right here is where the head gasket was blown between these two. And my guess is that's been the cause why it blew out and everything else. That nice crack. So, the other thing too, when I took this head out, this bolt hole, I think it was this one, all 6 of these basically that go right here in this area, were all pretty much maybe finger tight. They were pretty loose. So I don't know if the head cracking and blowing the head gasket caused them to get loose, or if somebody just didn't tighten them when they was doing it right, or what. I don't know. But yeah. So this head's more or less trash and junk. So when I get the other head, which like I said, I go Tuesday to go pull it, I've got to tear the intake off of that. I mean, it's a full complete motor still sitting in the truck. Pull the dipstick, no water in the oil, which this one didn't have no water in the oil either. So, and I talked to the guys up there at the salvage yard. They said when they came in, they actually drove it and parked it where it sits, so it ran fine, didn't get hot, didn't overheat. They were actually thinking about using it for a yard truck until they drove it, and they realized the rear end was bad in it and the transmission was shot. So, but they did drive it and park it where it sat. So the motor part of it's good, which I can get the head for $50 or the whole motor for $150. And $150 ain't a bad deal, but it don't leave me enough money for getting the gaskets and everything else. But if I buy the whole motor, I won't need gaskets. But then again, I don't really know what shape the motor's in because I didn't start it, didn't hear it run. So I can't say it's a good motor. I only go off their word, which, you know, they're out to make a buck. So, anyway, that's where I'm at on this truck, which hopefully by next weekend I'll have this thing running and moving out of here, so I can start working on that baby. I've got parts coming in, everything but the heads will be here Wednesday. The heads are actually another week out. They are actually waiting on their shipment for heads, which if you have a 6.5 turbo diesel and you want to know where the best place is to get parts for anything, I recommend ssdiesel.com. They cater to 6.5 turbo diesel motors and 6.2s. So that's the best place I'd go to. And then next year I'm looking at replacing the block in this truck, which I was told by the numbers that are on the block that this is the updated block. But I'm not going to trust a flimsy fly-by-night little website. So I'm going to go ahead and order me a new block, and now I'm getting that through another place, because ssdiesel.com, they could probably get it, but I don't want a remanufactured block. I want a new one that is guaranteed re-poured, which if, I don't know, I may not even do it. I may just say to hell with it, and if this thing blows, just put a Cummins in it, and then put it up for sale. I don't know. I'm not sure how I'm gonna go about it. Because the issue with the new updated blocks is your head bolts. There's one bolt on the back of the head that will not fit unless you order the upgraded heads for that block. So I don't want to buy 2 sets of heads. And like me, that just came to my mind a few minutes ago. So, but the other thing about this truck that I'm happy about is right there. I got her registered finally in my name after having this truck for over a year. No more temporary tags. Now it's 100% mine. Oh, and I don't even drive it hardly ever anymore. So, but anyways, yeah, show you guys why I bought the generator. Right there. I picked this thing up for basically a song and a dance, really. Not very much. It's a 91 Jayco Jayhawk, 32-foot camper. It's got the full awning on it, 25-foot awning. You know, this is the designer series, which I'll let you see the inside. It's not very clean. We're kind of in the process of cleaning it, and the process of getting some other stuff. There's nothing majorly wrong with this camper other than the refrigerator don't work. But y'all seen in my video, I got one in the shop already. Like I said, we're trying to clean her up right now. Everything works but the refrigerator. So, and what's weird about the designer series campers from Jayco is you can either come with a table with 2 chairs like this, or you can have the bench set up with a regular dining table. Which they have the holes in the floor, but they've actually got pieces of wood stuck into the floor, and it had carpet over it. I cut the carpet back so I could put the poles in it to find out that this one was bought without the dinette set in it. They just had a table and chairs, which, you know, the chairs swivel, so that's a plus, but not a necessity. And of course, this one has a slide out in it. I mean, this thing's set for, I'm going to say probably a good 5 to 7 years without even being used. When I went to get it, we had hell getting the slide out to come in because it had set for so long. But now it actually works. And this little cable here, of course, I come to find out after we moved it, it's kind of a pain in the butt, but it plugs in right there, and it gives you power for your light right there. That's all it does. But unbeknownst to me, whenever we picked her up and we pulled the slide in, you gotta unplug that first. Because when I got home, slid it out, it ripped it out of that plug. But quick fix, no problems. It is missing the AC cover, which, unlike most air conditioners, I've got the piece that goes right here. It's in the house. We had to wash it up and clean it because it looked like that. It's nasty. But this has actually got vents in the roof for the air conditioning. I thought that was kind of cool. The heater's got vents in the flooring. So I thought, you know, that's kind of nifty. But of course, the mattress to the bed, we're chunking it. We gotta get us another mattress. Kind of ease through here. I don't want to move the mattress. But this is the actual bedroom. Nice cold air coming through the vents already. Updated fan. Don't work. I gotta find out why. Probably because they left the lid open for several years. But thing's got plenty of storage. I mean, got the storage there, storage across the whole back, down there, storage here, drawers down there. The bed itself, it lifts up with plenty of storage under here, which I need to do a little repair on this corner, thanks to my son taking a full run head diving and broke all that loose. But not bad, not bad. Double door outside the bedroom. Got the bathroom, which has actually got a vent fan. I turned it on and you can see the blade just came apart. Love it. Got a little stinky in here. You know, double-sided pantry all the way across. This one don't open, but this side does, you know. Got the shower. Ooh, that's just like I said, it needs to be cleaned. It's kind of nasty in there. A lot of dead bugs. This camper was actually lived in by an elderly couple for like 2 years, so it explains a lot of the stuff. But the thing I like here, see if we got a skylight, which, you know, I'm not too worried about. Yeah, how you like that? May have to call and see what get that piece sent to me. Order another one. But skylight in the shower. Peeping Toms all like that when you crawl on top of the roof and look straight down, you can see everything. How you like that? Well, it's got a double closet here with a light inside of it. It's got like the broom closet, I'm gonna call that, a little narrow one. It's kind of hard to see because there ain't. Turn the light on. There we go. This mattress is just right in the damn way. But this one here, little broom closet. It's got a little rod in the top to hang clothes in, so I guess maybe a dress closet. There we go. Another pantry here. Come on, camera. Big old nice set outlet. Splash racks there, deep. You know, the drawers, the bottom, all that stuff. Nothing fancy. I said this nice refrigerator though, man, that's what kind of hurt that it didn't work. And the deal with it, I plugged it in, turned it on, and this little Kahootis back here, it's got the lines running to it for the cooler. It's got a hole in it, so you turn it on, and about 20 minutes later you open that door, it'll knock you out with all the ammonia. Since these actually run with ammonia in them, not Freon. But pretty nice little camper for what I paid for it. So now to give you the full tour, I'll let you know I only gave for this camper $2,000. So not a bad price for as big of a camper in decent shape. I mean, it's dirty, needs to be cleaned on the walls. That blind needs to be cleaned out. You know. Like I said, we're in the process of cleaning this while it's kind of junk everywhere. These 4x4s were underneath that chair there, which doubles as a bed, to prop it up higher, because like I said, they were elderly, they couldn't get up and down from that low spot very easy, so. And this door here goes to nothing. This is funny. I open this up going, hey, storage. Hey, wait a minute. No storage. I don't know what the heck that's for, but it's there. But on this camper, like I said, you can get the dinette set. This would open up and there'd be storage under that seating area, but since this didn't have the dinette set, it's blocked. Does that the refrigerator access? Yes. I need your help. Alright, I'll be right there.
Leave me out.
Alright, give me a minute. You want to be on video?
No, I don't, but I think I gotta go.
Where you going? Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm only taking one boy.
Alright, well which one's you leaving here?
Read it. I need your help.
Alright, be right there. Give me just a minute, woman. Spare tire, of course. And this is the back side of the sleeper in there. You got all this spare stuff, water pump, everything. Oh. Hey, look at that old plate, out of date. Water connection. You know, the water, wastewater tank, the sewage holding tank, power, washout for the sewer tank. The hot water heater, the heater, and this one here I thought was kind of cool. I ain't never seen one of these on a camper before till now. Auxiliary outside shower. Oh, that's kind of cool. But that's pretty much it. There ain't no other compartments on it. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I gotta go help the wife real quick. So if you ain't subscribe, comment. Let me know what y'all guys think. Rate my videos and all that good stuff. And I'll look forward to some more videos coming up. They'll be coming up pretty soon. Anyways, guys, y'all have yourselves a good one.